Hello, everyone. It's Karen Polino Carrere, and it's Thursday at 4:44. And I'm looking forward to sharing in an angel soul reading, both a group reading and individual readings on this as we approach the end of 2021 and welcoming a new year, a new beginning. I love this time of year. I don't know why I do, but I do. I love it so much. So I'm excited. Hi, Monique. Hi, Becky. It's going to be nice to see everybody jumping on. Hi, Jill, Gail. And be nice to share in the energy of closing a door to 1 year and opening the door and possibilities to a new year. Isn't it? It's exciting. Hi, Kyle. Great to see everybody hopping on. I hope everybody has some way of celebrating tomorrow night. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want to go anywhere, but we will celebrate just Louie and I at home, and everybody stay safe, but plan on either setting intention or welcoming the new year in your own special way. I did post, and I'll send it out in my email tomorrow, one of my powerful prayers that I wrote years ago. Make sure sign up for the newsletter so you get both inspiration, but different specials and classes going on, especially if you want to launch your new year. But I wrote a prayer I posted on Facebook today to say tomorrow before you enter the new year. I think it's a really amazing, powerful prayer. So I did share that, and it's in my newsletter. It's going out tomorrow. So make sure you sign up. You get a free guide to working with your angels and a free guided meditation to meet your guardian angels. So go to createheaven.com and just sign up. It'll pop up for you. And one more announcement. I'm sorry, I don't have my crystal lyre set up today. I just didn't have time. I've been doing New Year's readings for people all over the country, all over the world, to tell you the truth. Antigua, England, where else? Italy yesterday. It's so fun. But tomorrow is the last day to receive the special on New Year's reading. It's a phone reading, so we can do it anywhere, anytime. It needs to be redeemed by the end of February. But it's a great full 20 minutes of, I'm telling you, I can't believe what comes in through in 20 minutes. So definitely go to my website, and you can go on the reading page, and it's halfway down the page, and it ends tomorrow. I'll post the link here after we go live, but it's definitely worth it. It's a great way to close the year and have some divine guidance and insight. Just, we all need that sometimes, right? So, okay, so I'm really, I love this month because we've really been diving in. We've been doing a past, present, future spread and really diving into what is the best way to close 2021 and insight, opportunities, guidance for 2022. Now, those of you that are new, welcome, and let me know you're new. But in order, if you do want to be picked for an individual reading, and I always encourage people to stay because you might get picked and then you leave and you don't get your message, but you need to comment during the group reading or the live event to be picked for an individual reading. I also want to encourage everyone to hit that share button during the event, and let's spread the light of love and insight and guidance and support out into the world. We all could use some of that right now, huh? Okay, welcome. I love seeing all your beautiful names and energy here. It's so fun. This is the way I give back, doing those 444 readings. And my guest, Stephen Farmer, I card collaborating with other Oracle card creators, is going to be with me. I think it's the second Thursday in January, but I'll post that. So let's dive in, everyone. Let's go into prayer. Again, just for those of you that came on late, I don't have my crystal lyre today, but that's all right. We can we can move forward just in positive prayer and intention. So I ask you to join me in prayer, because when we enter the present moment in oneness with the divine in your soul, that's where you're going to receive grace in your highest and best, better than you could ever imagine. Aloha, Donna. All right, everybody, take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go of everything that happened before you closed your eyes. Take another nice deep breath in. And exhale and let go of everything that's going to happen after you hear your reading. Even if you're listening to the replay, you're going to still receive your highest and best. And breathe into the present moment. Breathe into the peace of being here now. And open to receive guidance for your highest and greatest good. Let's invite our soul, our higher self, our angels, guides, masters, teachers of the highest vibration of love and light. Feel that circle and your loved ones from spirit joining your beautiful divine family of many, creating a circle of unconditional love, support, healing, guidance. Just take a deep breath, breathe with one with that unconditional love. Be open to receive. I ask the highest vibration of love, light, and grace to move through all of us today for your highest and greatest good. I ask the highest vibration of love, light, and grace to bring forth anything that no longer serves you from the past, any completion, healing, wisdom, guidance for your highest and best. I also ask the highest vibration of love, light, and grace to bring forth opportunities, wisdom, guidance, truth, insight to present and future 2002 for our highest and best, better than we could ever imagine. And let's together say, and so it is. Okay, so I'm going to start with Judith Orlis' Power of Surrender deck. I'm going to pick one card. This is actually how I move forward and facilitate the New Year's reading, except I channel a lot more of the messages in oneness with your soul and the divine before we do the past, present, future spread. But if any of you have had New Year's readings, just put your comment. And I love working with surrender, because I feel like surrender is a great way to let go and either open up, or a great way to let go and surrender, like literally let it go. Hi, Linda Joy. Hi, Paula. Lynn. Okay, and then after we are going to, well, right now I'm going to pick one card from my new Oracle deck, which I do have inventory. I back in stock after I sold out. Ask Your Soul, and comes with a beautiful guidebook as well. And then I'm going to pick another card from Tony Carmine's Angel God Goddess deck. I love working with the two decks, because that's why I'm calling my readings now Angel Soul readings, because we're combining that energy. So I'm going to pick one card from each about the past, one card from each about the present. For those of you that have a deck, I was kind of patting myself on the back today. I'm telling you, my cards fan out better than any other Oracle cards I have. I'm so glad I picked the card stock that I did, but oh my God, I love that, because Tony Carmine Salerno's and other ones, you have to spread out everyone, but mine, they just so flow. I love it, but that's what I wanted, so I manifested it. And one from each about the future. Okay, everyone. Thank you, Maura. I use my cards every day for myself and others. They have been very supportive and really right on. Okay, so our surrender card, surrender to setting limits. Well, this is a very important card when there's so much going on in reality right now. It's important to set limits. Like for me, setting limits is about making space in my mornings for meditation, for centering, connecting with my soul, the divine, and really stepping out of the outer world. But this is also important for those of you that are stretching yourself thin, those of you that are caretaking. It says it is healthy to set boundaries in both relationships and situations. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. I immediately go back to when I was going through my cancer over 25 years ago, and I had no idea how to say no before that. And the cancer was an invitation to set limits. Like, don't wait till that point. You know, those of us that are empaths, caring, we want to help, we want to serve, but it's important for balance. It's important to fill your own cup and then overflow it to others. It took me a long time to learn this, but I have to tell you, this is no joke. It works. So be mindful, especially when you have challenging situations or challenging relationships around you. Honor yourself, honor your space, set limits. Ask Archangel Michael to help you say no when you can't say no yourself. Okay? All right, so let's dive into past, present, future. Ooh. I'm turning them like when I'm in connection with you. So it's kind of interesting for me to just be in that moment of now. Okay. All right, Christine, I don't know why you're freezing. I don't think anybody else is experiencing it. I'm not experiencing it on my end, so maybe it's your connection. All right, let's go into the past, everyone. Now, I want everybody to take a deep breath because this is important, and I want you to receive your own insight, use your own intuition. And there is a loved one in spirit. This is the only card in Tony Carmine Salerno's deck that is a message that a loved one that has passed is coming through to send their love and to say hello. And, you know, this is really important because sometimes we can feel alone. We can feel separate from our loved ones in spirit, but our love is eternal. There are no boundaries. Like we don't need to put boundaries up between our loved one unless you want to, your loved ones in spirit. But I want you to trust who is saying hello to you now, who is sending love. And maybe you needed that sign, that message during the holidays. Well, it's coming through now. You have a loved one that is reaching out and saying, I'm here. I love you. You are never alone. Remember to ask for connection, to ask for signs. This is really important. They can be there, but sometimes we need to be open to receive. Now, the other message that's coming from the past in 2021, and again, this is where you're going to need to use your intuition, but this is a perfect time of year. I spend like 2 weeks really reflecting on what do I want to just release, let go, complete, or close a door on. But this card is so perfect, everyone. This is the card from my deck. Is it time to make a move now? So that means sometimes we need to make a move and go through a door and shut a door that no longer serves us. It may be a situation, a relationship, a habit. It may be habitual thinking, a habit that's not serving us. But is it time to make a move and initiate, launch something in your new year that you've been getting nudged by your soul? You're meant to take a journey, get in the boat, let the river of consciousness, the river of flow, divine guidance, divine support, move you forward. This is about not ignoring your intuition or the nudges where you've said, I need to let go and close the door on this, or I need to open the door and go through the door of a new experience, a new beginning. Oh, Mary Jane, I'm glad your husband got through to you today. Awesome. I love it. Okay, so I want you to reflect on this. Since it's come up in the past, there's something you need to let go of. Don't take it into the new year, or just put the intention. Sometimes it's hard to let go. Set the intention, keep affirming, I'm releasing, I'm surrendering, I'm letting go. All right, present card, everyone. Well, my beautiful spiritual guide, Mother Mary, is coming through to all of you. She's not just here for me. She's the mother of unconditional love. She came in a reading today. I love when she comes in readings. You know, I was raised Jewish, so it's not about religion. It's about unconditional love from a mother that knows unconditional love. This card, Mary is sending a message to all of you. The message is a renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. So if you have felt confused, if you haven't had clarity, if you feel like you've just been kind of floating around, ask Mary for direction, undeniable direction, guidance, support. Have her unconditional love flow into you and through your life, right? I do the Gifts of the Blessed Mother. I'm going to do one again in January. And her love is powerful. It's pure. It's there for everyone. Make sure you say yes. You can say yes right now, even if you don't even know Mary. Just say, Mary, I'm willing to accept your unconditional love, direction, and guidance. Okay? It's amazing. We have these spiritual helpers stepping forward. Archangel Michael, Blessed Mother so far. Now, the other card in the present, and I love this image. I really took time to create this image. And this card is the invitation to your soul and the divine. Help me to feel connected. Sometimes we feel like we're alone on this mountaintop, right? But there's so much energy. There's so much support. There's an entire universe trying to support us. Maybe you need to feel help in feeling connected to a loving mother of unconditional love. Maybe you didn't have that in your life. You know, maybe you need to feel connected and realize that you're not alone and there is support, there is guidance. Maybe you want to deepen your meditation practice or receiving undeniable signs, synchronicities. Remember, be open to receive. The hands are open. Like this figure is open to the entire universe and all the energy, all the electricity that's there for all of us to light up our world. Okay? So if you've been feeling disconnected, this is the time to be open to receive. But remember, I mean, I carve out my entire morning to connect to my soul, to myself, to divine family. I just feel that it nurtures me and flows into every aspect of my life. So don't forget to carve that time out for you, especially in the present. Future cards, everyone. Okay, here we go. Well, you know, many of you are feeling this in a world of confusion right now and uncertainty and change and division. This is the goddess of justice. What seems an injustice is actually a blessing in disguise. So it's important on the spiritual journey. It's important to recognize and see what's going on. But it's even more important to say, help me to see the blessing in all that's going on around me, in my personal life, in the world. You know, you're not, if you feel that, if you can get stuck in injustice and be a victim. Victimhood doesn't work. It keeps you stuck. So seeking the blessing in what you seem as an injustice in your personal life or in the world will help you move forward, gain clarity, help you to make choices, okay? So it's important to recognize, yes, there's injustice, but what if this injustice is showing me light in the midst of darkness? What if this injustice is helping me to step forward and be the change that I'm wanting in the world? All of us can step up and be the change that we want in the world, right? And this flows, I forgot, I didn't even see this card, but this flows perfectly. Come out of hiding, everyone. You can hide behind the fear. You can hide behind the chaos going in the world. Sometimes we need to take shelter, but this is about your soul is calling you to come out of hiding and be the justice in the injustice. And I don't even know if I like that word justice. Be the light in the darkness. Be the light that leads others. Stop denying who you are and that you don't have a purpose being here on earth at this time. We all have we chose to be here during these times. How can you be the change instead of complaining and, criticizing what's going on in the world? How can you come out of hiding? Share your light, your kindness, your gifts, your messages, your unconditional love. Remember, you can be part of the injustice, or you can be part of the light that leads us out of injustice into oneness, into light. Do you see how these messages are just flowing today? And see if they resonate in your heart. That's where you're going to know it's truth. Okay? I love all your messages. I read every single one of your messages after, the live event, because I'm really focusing on bringing through the messages. So, okay. So, I'm going to mix up my deck, and I'm going to do a couple individual readings. Thank you everyone for being here. Hit that share button, send out these messages into the world. They really are universal. Why not share it, right? And let others find their way. Maybe some of you need to come out of the spiritual closet and say, okay, this is what resonates with me. All right. Let's fan out the cards. And if anybody wants to order my new Oracle deck, visit my website. Just go to the shop page. Really, I'm very happy, pleased with. Okay, all right. Just trying to spread out Tony's deck. All right, everyone. So I'm just going to randomly choose. Everybody can also receive in other people's messages. Okay, so I am not going to say your name, and I think you just signed up for a reading. So why? It's definitely, that's who I picked. Why Young? Okay. Blessings. Okay, take a deep breath. I had no idea that I could hit that and the comment would come up on the screen. Okay, so there is a message. So this has to do with a family member, okay? This card is about the angels are surrounding you and your family. But there in my card, my Oracle deck, this is the card from your soul that says, what is your lesson in what's been taking place or what happened in the past with your family? And now I'm just going to share this. This is a labyrinth. Okay. Louis and I actually got married on a labyrinth in the center of the labyrinth. The labyrinth, for those of you that don't know, is about the journey of life. You start outside the labyrinth and you walk in, and it seems like a maze. Doesn't life seem like a maze sometimes? But you journey to the center, and the center is about surrender. Now, I'm going to encourage you to surrender to the divine. Show me what I need to know. Show me the lesson that's occurring with this family member, or somebody that feels like like family to you, okay? And surrender, like let go. One of the big messages I've been getting is to end suffering, you have to accept what was and what is. And in that acceptance, you can surrender and open up from a soul level to receive the lesson, the growth, the reason. Sometimes we need to know the why to let go, but sometimes we surrender and then we get the why, right? So I feel that bringing clarity to the lesson is going to give you the peace that you need in this relationship. And some of you that are experiencing the same, take this wisdom and practice it and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to leave you blessings. And next, I'm going to scroll again. Okay, Bethany Tracy. Bethany, beautiful. Your comment is, I've been in the unknown for a while. Okay, well, let's see if some clarity wants to come through. And then after I do Bethany's reading, let's close with some healing. Or you know what? Let's change it up today. Let's close with a prayer for ending the new year. I'll let it just flow through me and opening up to the new year. How does that sound, everyone? I love changing it up. Okay. So, Bethany, just take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Okay, so you've been I've been in the unknown for a while. So in my deck, and I picked this card this morning, and I'll share what I did with this card because I think, and actually I posted the message that came through. Share your wisdom. So your soul wants to share wisdom and guidance with you. Your soul knows everything about you, past, present, and future, and your soul will always guide you to your highest and greatest good. Through my soul entrainment sessions, through my work with the soul personally and professionally, I know this to be true. I've been doing soul entrainment sessions for about 20 years now, and I've listened to other people's souls, many other people channeling messages from their soul, and I can affirm that your soul knows how to guide you and knows everything about you, past, present, future. So this is a message to sit with your soul. So when I picked this card this morning, I ended up writing in my journal, what do you want me to know? And what I added to that sentence, what do you want me to know about closing 2021 and opening up to 2022? Now, again, you can write your own question, how it resonates with you, but your soul wants you to sit with your soul and listen to your inner wisdom. Let it flow through. And it will communicate with you. This is the angel of communication. This is about being honest and open and vulnerable, even with your soul. Speak the truth. Speak who you are. Let your soul remind you of who you are and what the next, just, Bethany, all I can say is the soul loves for us to live fully into the present moment, but it will always share the next step. Maybe you sit down with your soul and say, what's the next step? Okay, I'm going to leave you with blessings. Okay, everyone. So I am going to, let's do a prayer together. Oops, hi, comment. Let's do a prayer. Again, I want to remind you, my New Year's reading special ends tomorrow. Go to createheaven.com and go to the readings, the private sessions, and if you want to do a New Year's reading, again, I'll be doing them through January, and hopefully, if any need to be completed in February, but I will complete by February. Okay? Okay, so everybody, let's take a nice deep breath in. Let's just do a short meditation prayer. Let's call on our angels, guides, masters, teachers of the highest vibration of light. Let's ask our soul to come into alignment. Let's affirm, I am open and willing to release all that no longer serves me. I am open and willing to receive clarity, what's in my highest and best, to release, let go, surrender, put down, that is not in my highest and best to carry forward into the new year. Help me to release it and let it go during my daily experiences and also during my nighttime sleep. I ask my soul and my divine family of many to open the door to 2022 and to show me that I can experience better than I could ever imagine. Help me to walk through the door leading from my heart, leading from my divine soul. Help me to trust that no matter what occurs in the outside world, I can manifest a reality from the inside out. I choose joy. I choose love. I choose freedom. I choose connection. I choose grace. I choose to see the light even in the midst of darkness. And if there's anything else you want to affirm walking through the door of your new year, just say that to yourself now. And let's add to close, I'm open to my highest and best, better than I could ever imagine, and the highest and greatest good of all. And so it is. And so it is, everyone. Okay, thank you, thank you. Hit that share button if you want to send this energy out into the world. Happy New Year, everyone. Check out my New Year's prayer on my feed or sign up for the newsletter. I'm going to send it out in my newsletter tomorrow. And you can have it to launch your new year or listen to this prayer again. All right. Happy New Year, everyone. Many blessings. I'll see you in the new year next week. Take care. Stay safe.